I'm really excited to show you this big delivery I've had from Gardiner, using water-fed pole, going around a lot of my first cleans with this one same brush on my water-fed pole brush, and the brush has got absolutely hammered. Done some really dirty windows, cleaning out all the frames of most of the houses on my round. So I wanted to try out some different brushes. I went to look on the Gardiner website because they have, from what I've seen, by far the biggest range of water-fed pole brushes out there, with longer bristles, shorter bristles, almost anything you want. So I wanted to get a range of brushes and really get my head around what makes a good water-fed pole brush, what brushes work better in different circumstances. Here's my delivery anyway, and I wanted to show you what I've ordered and what I'm going to be trying out. So here we go, right? Okay, we've got packaging. Now, I'm going to do my best to explain some of the different brushes and try and help you understand the difference between the different types of brushes that Gardiner have. First of all, let's start with this one. This is a super light brush. This is pretty much, I think, the standard brush that Gardiner do. Now these are pretty light actually. It's a pretty solid brush, and you can see two types of bristles there. Longer bristle on the outside, shorter on the inside, with medium bristles, okay? Now some of the Gardiner brushes, they've got this new system. They call these jet capsules, so you can easily change over the jets from one type of jet to another. So this one I've got pencil jets. Do several different types. The pencil jets, they do 1 mil, I think they do 1.5 mil, 2 mil and 3 mil. And they also do a fan jet, a 50 mil spray fan jet, and 100 mil as well. So I've got some different fan jets that I'm going to try as well. So that's a super light brush. It does say on here as well, super light brush, so it helped me differentiate here. This is an ultimate brush. It has medium bristles again. See, the short ones are not quite as short. See the difference? It's a lighter brush, and the bristles, they're not as densely packed as this one, so the bristles are packed thicker there than this one, so that makes for a lighter brush. So there you go, that's ultimate brush. And I've got fan jets on this one. This one hasn't got the jet capsules. I don't know why Gardiner are doing some with and some without, but anyway. Now this also is an ultimate brush, but this one's got hard bristles, so they're much stiffer. And I think they recommend this for using with hot water, if you've got a hot water system. But I wanted to try a brush with firmer bristles. I think the brush I've been using has got quite soft bristles, but sometimes there's something I want to give a good scrub and I don't always feel like the brush is quite getting into the glass. So I wanted to try out a brush with firmer bristles, so that's that. This also is an ultimate brush. Now this one has got flocked bristles, so the ends are slightly frayed. Gardiner say this is good for leaded windows as well, but I think this is also good for kind of fascia cleaning, so that's great. I wanted to try one of them. Got jet capsules on this one. This is interesting. Have a look at this. This is a Supreme brush. The body of the brush is much smaller. You see the body is much smaller, but the bristles fan out a bit more. You've still got a good body of bristles. These have got medium bristles with firm bristles, harder bristles in the middle. So there we go. Going to try that one out. Fan jets on this one. Right. Take it to the next level. I've got a Gardiner Extreme brush. Now this brush is super light. This is the lightest brush they do, and they've reduced the weight as much as they can. The body of the brush there is smaller and lighter, and then they've reduced the amount of bristles kind of at the sides there, and this has got natural boar's hair down the middle. There's slightly smaller bunches of bristles as well, just to keep the weight down, and there's absolutely nothing to it. Look at that, it's so light. So that would be interesting to try that one out. Finally, I've got one of these. This is a super light sill brush. So you see the way the the bristles bend round there to help you get the window sills a bit better. Thought that was quite good. Really stiff bristles on the sides there. Try one of them. So that's pretty much it. Yes, a couple of other things I just wanted to show you. I've got one of these over the top rinse bar. So I'm going to try that, see how I get on with that. I've got a 4-way connector so that can connect to the rinse bar. The other thing I quite like about the Gardiner setup was they do these bumpers like this. Right, they're really tight. It's pretty tight to get on there, but it's not going to come off. Now, I thought this was really good because I had a customer the other day, around their window they had render right up to their window, and they said the previous window cleaner using the water-fed pole method, and they were bashing the brush into the render, which was kind of damaging the render in the corners. So they explained this to me, and I said I'd be very careful. But I have noticed that sometimes when you're using the brush, it's difficult sometimes not to clatter the brush around the window a little bit. So I thought that was a really great idea. You can buy these bumpers separately, so that's really interesting. I've been using my over 8 pole, which I really enjoy using that. I've not been using a Gardiner pole, so I've got a load of these T-section sockets which I'm planning to screw on those instead. They'll fit on exactly the same holes. The holes fit exactly. I'm going to fit all my brushes with these sockets so I can interchange them. They'll all be quick release. The socket there, so I'll be able to release them quickly and easily, swap them over, try them all out. So there we go. Stay tuned to my channel, subscribe, and I'll let you know how I get on, which ones I find the best, which ones I like in certain situations as well. There's loads more on my channel, especially if you check out the playlists. My videos are categorised in different categories there. And thanks for watching, hope to see you again soon.